The other week, Gateway sent me some discs to try out. So today we got the Gateway Realm 12.5 -1.3 versus my go-to distance driver, the Zeus. I see the Realm's flight numbers and I'm thinking this seems like the perfect disc for me to try out. Same flight numbers as the Zeus. I did bring out a newer Zeus. I've thrown it a few times, but it should fly pretty new. And then the Realm I've only thrown a couple of times just because I was excited when I got it. So this is a battle video, Zeus versus Realm. Each disc gets a zone and a warden to see which one I can shoot better with. Of course, the score is just part of this. The main point of this video is to see how the Realm flies compared to the Zeus. A couple of things that I noticed right off the bat. First, the platinum plastic kind of feels a little softer, a little bit more grippier than the ESP plastic. And then the Realm seems like it has a little bit more of a heartbeat. I don't know if you can see that at all, but the Zeus is a little flatter. All right, hole 5, par 4, 485. Have a little headwind, gonna pop these on hyzer. Slight flip up in the wind, but pretty straight, hard fade. Ooh, a little bit more flip, but still a decent fade on the end. Zeus kind of had to flip up to flat, didn't really turn, and then the Realm actually wanted to turn a little bit, but still had the fade. I didn't throw him super hard just because of the wind. I didn't want to turn him over and go out of bounds. Walking up on the Realm first, throwing forehand zone at the basket. Oh, I salted off a bit. That's kind of why the score doesn't totally matter between the two discs. It's more pressure to put on me to try to throw good shots. Kind of. It's gonna be a putt too, but that should be fine. What a putt. Maybe the putter is gonna work today, or it's just getting my hopes up. 475, par 4. You wanna bend this corner. Everything on the right is out of bounds. I always throw kind of a forehand chip shot up into the fairway. Let's go Realm this time first. Whoa, that's straight. Baby fade on the end, kept that nice and low out of the wind. Yeah, pretty much identical there. Just a low chip shot. I've only thrown 2 shots, so don't let me get ahead of myself. But so far, it's like the Realm is like a beaten in Zeus that has some stability at the end. Right now, some of my Zeuses, when I get them turned over, they don't really want to come back, which you can imagine can be a big problem. All right, definitely don't want to leave this one short. I don't want to rely on my putt all day. Yeah, nice shot. Applauding myself here. The Realm carried a little bit farther that time and also stayed a bit straighter. That's why we're a little bit more left. That should be really good. Yeah. If you guys are watching right now and aren't subscribed and you could see yourself watching some more videos, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. We're on the road to 8,000. We just hit 7,000 not too long ago. Things are moving, super thankful. Can't do it without you guys, so thank you guys. Hopefully we play the whole course just like this. Hole 11, par 4, 675, one of the longest holes we'll play today. One of the toughest par 4s here. Besides 16 and 17, those are probably the hardest. The wind is actually a little bit more left to right, so if we do get these turning over, odds of them coming back are kind of slim. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. You can trust the Zeus. More flip, a lot straighter. Still gonna fade though. Played the drive a little shorter than I would have liked. Usually I can get up to that first tree and I think we're about, I don't know, 25 feet from it. So that's gonna make the hole a little bit more difficult. Let's see what we have up here. The Realm over here, and with the Realm, I can go hyzer. Gotta keep it pretty low just because I'm pinched off by this tree. Left to right wind is gonna make it more difficult as well. And with the Zeus, I have to go a little straighter at it on the left side, probably a forehand or a backhand turnover, but it's gotta stay low. Oh, I didn't turn it. Hit a house, thank you. Just make sure we stay safe and get it up there. With there being a hill here and a low ceiling, it makes the gap that you have to hit pretty small window. Did just that if it has the distance. Meant to put it on a little bit more flex, but flat actually worked out. So much trouble because I was so short off the tee. But still a couple of pars. All right, hole 4 for us. Course, hole 12, 310 feet. This hole calls for some more forehands. Got to keep them wide and spike in before the pines down there, which can be tricky. A little nervous with the realm. Gonna have to put it on enough hyzer that it kind of flips up on hyzer, but still fades. If I throw it too flat, likely it's gonna be gone. The Zeus could have the same issue, but I think it'll be better. Yep, there's the flip to flat. Didn't get it wide enough. It's also gonna be short. Might have a putt though. Oh, so I made the mistake with the Zeus instead of the realm. And that's directly in the pines. An open putt, but a far putt for the realm. And then the Zeus is somewhere in that tree, I'm not sure yet. Lucky, lucky. We will take it. There you go, realm. There she is, right there. Trying to get low here. My foot is practically under it, so you can call me on the foot fault if you'd like. Ugh. I feel like from there, it's sometimes hit or miss if you're gonna make par. Hole 5, 335. Headwind right to left coming at us. There is out of bounds on the left, so you don't want to saw one off. Nothing on the right. Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah, that's a putt. Oh, it didn't get quite to flat, not wide enough. Dig. That poorly thrown. It almost still got to flat, but not quite. Stayed on the hyzer. Still got ourselves a putt, just directly into a headwind. Oh, it's not too surprising that I went far with the Zeus. I threw it pretty well, and this hole is only 335. That said, I really need to make this putt for it. How does that last one go in and that doesn't? Since we made a detour to hole 8, I'm actually going to skip the short island hole, which is hole 14 on the course, and come over here to 15 because it's a long bomber and we'll still get our 9 holes. Long bomb, 630 feet all the way down there. Par 4. The wind is a pretty strong left to right here. I have yet to really throw these as hard as I can. I don't know if they'll go any farther, but I'm gonna try to throw them hard and see what happens. Oh, and the wind is kind of still pushing it, but it was trying to fight out. Zeus got it to flat. Get past that, yeah. Got the realm a little turned over, still wanted to work out. The Zeus got it to flat for a little bit and then had the fade. Here's where the realm landed, a little right side of the fairway. Tricky distance for me because I'm not sure if I get the zone there. I'm gonna try, and I'm also gonna try to put it a little wider than I typically would just because of the left to right wind. I love that, I think. Oh my gosh, let's go, dude. I feel good today. Knock on plastic because the next hole is a water hole. It's good to note that the Zeus is actually a little farther back than the realm was. I didn't turn it like I wanted. That's supposed to be a flex shot. Let's go, dude. I feel good today. Probably a better chance putting the zone there. Well, the realm is now up 2 strokes, I think. If I'm being completely honest, I do not want to throw this tee shot. This hole is a par 4 at 530 feet. The reason I don't want to throw it is because over this little hill, there's a pond on the right. Anything turned over might be gone. Could be the end of this video as well. I'm gonna try to play the left side. This tee pad is also kind of muddy. Okay. What a shot. That's the Zeus. Didn't throw it very hard because I'm trying to hit the line. Okay. That throw was totally just from being scared. I didn't want to lose it. I feel a bit bad about this because that was just so awful. I'm just trying to advance it as much as I can with the zone. Get left. right in the middle of that. Not good. If I'm being completely honest, this left side is not where you want to be. It's hard to get the birdie from here. First, this fairway kind of slopes to the right toward the water, so throwing a forehand can get a little sketchy on the left, and then there's just nothing on the right. Oh no, that's gone. Where is it? It didn't hit water. No idea where it is. I have found myself in a bad spot once again. Going zone really low. Try to get it under this low ceiling. No. Yeah, kinda. It's just so hard to get the distance. We have a slight problem here because I didn't see any splashes when I threw that Zeus, but I have no idea where it is. I don't know if it went short, if it went long, so we might be here a while, and I'll keep you updated if I find it. I promise you, I have not touched this disc at all. It is barely hanging on. You need that kind of love in a tournament. Holy moly. My approach with the Realm is farthest out, so I'm gonna go ahead and putt this, then we're gonna go back down there. Now this is for par, so kind of a big putt. Oh, and this one's for birdie with the Zeus. Oh, Max, it's uphill. Oh my goodness, it's heating up here. Hole 8 for us. Par 4, 485. I like to throw a forehand flex on the left side, get as far down there as possible. Obviously, the pond is on our right now, so you don't want to fade too much. Oh no. I thought it would flip. Same thing. All right, no flex, no highs or flips, nothing. Get freaky zone, please just clear the water, Max. Ooh, I kind of like it. Zeus is just a little closer. Gonna try to use that right to left to my advantage to hold the zone straighter. We'll see if it works. Check. Yes. Kind of figured we'd skip down a little bit, but this isn't too bad because sometimes you can just roll all the way. Whoa. The wind. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose just because I throw Zeus's. I'm just a bad disc golfer sometimes. Or most of the time. I think we're tied now. Last hole here, hole 18, 470. It's a par 4, kind of an easy par 4 as long as you have a good drive. Money. But that might carry a little longer. Oh yeah, the Realm is significantly further. That's a really ugly and poor shot. I want to throw it again, but I need this disc for the next shot. Try to give it a little run. Oh, that just hurts. Because it was a relatively decent putting day, I felt like. Which will give the Realm the win. All right, guys, there you have it. Platinum Realm versus a ESP Zeus. The Realm was just a little bit easier to get flipped up, get it going right. The Zeus just a little bit more stable, which led to me throwing the Realm just a little farther each time, I felt like, or the majority of the time. If they weren't landing right next to each other, the Realm was going like 10 to 20 feet farther. I think I said this at the beginning of the video, but I kind of like how the Realm has that turn, but still has that get back, where sometimes when I beat in a Zeus, I have one right now, maybe it's just too beaten in, but it seems like once I get it turned over, it is gone. Overall, a pretty solid disc, fun to get out here and throw something new. Thank you, Gateway, for sending this over. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.